Welcome to the 7 Success Habits of Homeschoolers. This series is my homeschool-specific adaptation of Stephen Covey's The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. My name is Alison Moore-Smith, and I homeschooled our 6 kids for over 27 years. After a number of years presenting this in conferences, I compiled it into a book. This presentation on YouTube will be done pretty much like a conference talk. Although you aren't here live, think of it as a personal chat with a little editing and a few tangents. We'll go through the book chapter by chapter, hopefully giving you all the information you need to dive right in. If you'd prefer a more concise written form, you can grab the book on Amazon in softcover, Kindle, or you can read it for free on Kindle Unlimited. There's a link in the description. As new chapters are added, they'll also be linked in the description and added to the 7 Success Habits of Homeschoolers playlist. Now on to Habit 5. It's all about time. When you homeschool, you have more time with your children. You get to choose the speed and the path and the season. You are not bound by arbitrary schedules that somebody else set. In this regard, think about vacations and recreation. When we began homeschooling, we lived in South Florida. The summers were miserable. The winters were pretty beautiful. And guess when everyone was sitting at a desk all day? The beautiful time of year. So when did we go to Disney World? Usually in February, when everybody else was in school and the crowds were low and the weather was gorgeous. So we also took time off on university breaks, which were not the same as the public school breaks. We could schedule our vacations and recreation around our family in ways that worked best for us and gave us the best advantage in the thing we were doing. Consider having kid dates and kid trips. These are 2 things we've done for years. So kid trips is the easiest to explain because when my kids turned 13, they got to go alone with their dad on a business trip. My husband traveled a lot back then, but they kind of got to pick amongst the trips he'd have that year, which one do you want to go on? So we had Florida, we had Pennsylvania, we had Texas. They would go on some trip for a week with their dad, go to an amusement park, go see some sights. And it was just a fun kind of growing up experience. But we could do that when it fit our family and when it fit my husband's travel, not around the school. Kid dates is something we still do to some extent, even though all of our children are grown. Because I was the homeschooler when our kids were young, the kid dates were my husband taking the kid on a special outing. Each week he rotated with a different child. So each week he would take a kid on a date to do something they wanted to do. See a movie, go mini golf, go out to eat, whatever it is they wanted to do. Now that our kids are adults, both of us go and take the kids somewhere they want to go. They'll always be my kids. With homeschooling, you have such a great opportunity to have one-on-one time, even if you have a lot of kids. When you are with your kids, you get a head start into their heart. And with homeschooling, you have about 15,000 more hours with your kids than otherwise. That's huge. This was especially important with teenagers. And in a sense, you get your children back. What are the ways you have used your homeschooling time to strengthen your family? Please share your thoughts. I'll see you in the next installment. Habit 6, synergize. 1 + 1 = 3 squared.